First things first, if you're under 45, you might want to leave now. The adults are talking. I'm just kidding. Everybody's welcome. My name's Scott. Welcome to PrimeTime 50. Today, we're going to talk about a video that I recently did. My last video, as a matter of fact, it was a stick figure video talking about retirement. People my age, I'm 53 today, actually. We're 10 to 15 years away from retirement. If you're in that same range as I am, then I think now is the time that it's critical that we talk. So let's get started. So as I said, I'm 53 years old. I've been working for the same company for over a decade as a district manager. I've seen a lot of changes over the years, but I've seen massive changes in the recent, 2 years maybe. I'm sure we've all seen it, whether it's friends, family members, co-workers. I'm seeing a lot of people that are actually training AI right now to eventually take over their job. It's kind of sick when you think about it, but what do you do? Is there anything we can do? Yeah, there is. Stick with me. We're going to go through it. I got my handy dandy notes here. First thing I want to talk about is, I think anybody could potentially be at risk of losing their job right now in the AI age. But I think, 50 plus years old are at particular risk of losing their jobs. Why? Well, I've seen this myself in my own organization, different organizations that I actually work with. It seems like the longer term employees are the ones that are getting let go right now. They cost more. They're usually making more than newer employees, younger employees. And potentially they don't have the technological or the AI experience or knowledge that the company is looking for to fit their direction. And I don't think many companies now are willing to retrain, long-term, high-paid employees. They'd much rather save the expense. They'd much rather cut the high salaries and hire younger, cheaper, more moldable employees to fill those roles. I saw a Facebook meme the other day. Maybe you've seen it, but something to the effect of, somebody posts, it's a joke, and it says, I saw a financial advisor and I should be able to retire when I'm 85 for 11 minutes. And, while it's kind of funny, it's actually the sad reality in a lot of cases. I'm sure a lot of you out there are looking at work until you die. Well, who really wants that, right? I'm sure we'd all like to retire and, have some time to ourselves for travel or, the relaxation time or the hobby time, whatever the case may be. Well, AI is as much as they say it's not, it's a direct threat to our retirement. We keep hearing, AI doesn't replace jobs. It makes them more efficient. It makes you more efficient. Yeah, I don't quite believe that. I've seen it. I've already seen it firsthand. This isn't conjecture. This isn't stories I'm making up. I've seen it firsthand many times. And ultimately, you can't even blame them. Corporations are here to make money. That's their purpose, to make money. Everything else is secondary. It's up to you to be responsible for you. Another thing, get yourself out of debt as much as you can. Some things a little bit hard. Housing, getting out of a mortgage, a little bit hard. Eventually you'll get there. Things like if you're close to having your car paid off or it's already paid off, I get it. I know how tempting it is. They got the new model out and it's got the bigger screen and it's got the better seats and it's whatever. I get it. The way they kind of make it sound like, well, geez, it's actually even lower than my current car payment. Yeah, for what, 8 years? 8 years of your life? If I got a new vehicle today, I'd be paying that till I'm 61. It's crazy. Don't do it. Stick with the car you have. If it's paid off, stick with it. Put some money into maintaining it. Don't have those monthly payments. Use that money to invest, whatever your investment of choice is, whether it's stocks, gold and silver, whatever the case may be. And credit cards. Pay off your credit cards. I know it's easier said than done, but you got to have some sort of a strategy. Just for ease of numbers, I'm not going to factor in all kinds of bills, and that's not really what this video is about. But for ease of numbers, let's say your paycheck was $1,000 and all you had in life for bills was 2 credit cards. You had no other bills. Well, maybe you should be putting $300 on one credit card, $300 on the other credit card, and keeping $400 cash, and that's your living allowance for till your next paycheck. So anything that you purchase out of that, doesn't matter if you're a smoker or for food or for subscriptions, everything comes out of that $400. Eventually those credit cards will be paid off, and then you don't have that interest that you have to pay anymore. So what can we do? Well, actually there's lots. Once you actually start exploring, you start learning more about AI, you'll realize there's a ton of possibilities. So while there's, problems in the workplace where potentially jobs can be affected, maybe your job will be affected at some point, there's way more opportunities through AI that you can go after. You can create your own apps, you can create templates, you can do training materials, you can create games, YouTube videos. YouTube videos I think are kind of a scary thing for a lot of people, but you can make money at it. You can make good retirement money at it. Most people just don't even realize, and I touched on this in my previous video, but most people don't realize just how much life experience they have, how much potential career experience. Have you, worked in an office your whole? Are you an expert at Excel? Are you an excellent carpenter? You've, framed houses for 20 years. There's just so much experience there, and there's so many people out there that are looking to learn from you. Give it a shot. So first thing to do is download ChatGPT. Go to your Apple store, go to your Play Store, download ChatGPT, and just ask a simple question. Just ask ChatGPT to ask you 12 questions about yourself, one by one, to determine what you can do to make extra income for your retirement. The difference can be if you're planning to retire at 65, and let's say you did start up a YouTube channel, you start getting a bit of a following, you're making $500 a month, $1,000 a month, whatever, a couple $1,000 a month. That could be the difference of you retiring at 65 and maybe retiring at 62. A few extra years of doing what you want to do. When you're done answering your 12 questions, ChatGPT will give you an assessment. Then you can ask as many questions as you want about that. How much can I realistically make? What if I do this, or what if I do that? And then the next step is up to you. Now you just got to go. You got to do it. Find the time, no excuses. Find the time and start. There's a pretty famous saying in the YouTube community where they say, just press record. If you're looking at YouTube videos, just press record and just start. Just get going and figure it out. AI dramatically reduces learning curves. Things that, used to maybe take months or potentially even years to learn can now be walked through in a simple session with, one of the AI models, step by step, very simple. You could start up some of these businesses with low to no cost. And then you can even use the AI models, whichever one you use. Again, talked about those in my previous videos to help you manage your finances. I spoke about being in debt. AI can really help you out in those things. The first step is to download one of the AI models, ChatGPT, Gemini, Meta, whatever the case may be, and start using it. Start asking questions. I think you'll be pretty amazed at some of the information that you get back. So not only are some of these plans that I've talked about good for potentially allowing you to retire earlier, but it's it's an income source while you're retired. You can keep that up if you created some sort of digital product. And like I said, ChatGPT can help you start to finish with creating something. You probably don't have a clue what you'd want to create at this point, but ChatGPT can help you get it to ask you questions. That can be income while you're retired, living on a beach somewhere. There's also different courses you can create. Remember when I was saying we all have experience that maybe we don't even realize? We're all experts in certain things. You know, maybe you're a health and safety person. You can create videos, health and safety videos. They can be sold to different companies. They're always looking for people to do those kinds of things. Maybe you're an HVAC tech. You know, you can do training for new technicians. Maybe you're a nurse. You could do what it's like to be a nurse. What can you expect? How do you prepare for shifts? Mechanics, managers, you know, how do you people manage? There's so many different courses, and if you combine these, you combine them with a YouTube channel, then you can promote your courses, continue to do YouTube videos based on your expertise. And the beauty of it all is by using these AI models, whichever one you choose, you can have AI give you ideas on what kind of content you want to make. It'll create the content from start to finish for you. It'll organize the content. It'll give you step-by-step instructions on how to market your content, how to make money off of it. It's like having your own employee, full-time employee, doing whatever you want it to do, and it never asks for a raise. It never asks for a day off. Lots of opportunity. There really is. I'm going to be putting out a video once a week. If you want to join and you want to learn more, then please subscribe and like below. And with all that being said, we're going to sign off now. Have a great day. We'll see you next week.